TGO traders and investors, Matthew Buckley, call sign Whiz, the primary and weekly options model portfolio manager here at TGO. And it's Tuesday. What's Tuesday mean? The market goes up. For the past 18 Tuesdays, year to date, the market's gone up on every one of them. And here we go again, approaching record highs with the Dow up nearly 66, 70 points, and the SPOO's up about 6 points. Great 2-hour primary live trade brief this morning with my primary live trade briefing traders. We closed out a position in CSUN Energy, CSUN. Check this one out. It was nearly about a $10,000 profit when all said and done. About $10,000 profit in 6 months, 7 months, whatever it was. But take a look at what CSUN has done over the past 2 days. You'll appreciate what that chart looks like. And EWJ, folks, if you've been following these SITREPs and you took a look at what I pointed out exactly 1 month ago on April 19th, I told you about this position, a synthetic stock position on EWJ. That's the Japanese ETF. The Bank of Japan taking a page from the Bernac, printing $1.4 trillion yen out of the, US dollars out of the back of their Toyota. So if the Fed can do it, we can do it. This trades up about $8,600 or 540%. Absolutely incredible. 534%, $8,850 in five weeks. That's a pretty shit-hot performance there. That's a pretty shit-hot trade. And I got to tell you, I still like this trade, and there's no end in sight to it, in my opinion. Anybody, does that look like a trend to anybody? I'm no rocket surgeon, but that's pretty significant, folks. Kind of looks like the U.S. market, right? Central bank steps in, prints money, stocks go higher. Doesn't matter that underneath the Japanese economy is crap. It's horrible. They've been wandering around in the desert for 20 years with a horrible economy. And now, forgive my pun, they're on a kamikaze mission. Just like our Fed, there's no plan B. We're going to try and print our way out of this mess. Well, what if that doesn't happen? We'll print more. So, great trade on EWJ. It's the gift that keeps on giving. A lot of other good stuff going on in our primary live trade brief model portfolio. I mean, look at our performance month to date, up over $25,000, and that's on about $66,000 in haircut. That's a pretty significant return in 1 month. So I'm fired up. What else is going on? Before I talk about this, what else is going on? Managed accounts. Wealth creation investments. We've just selected a couple clearing firms, whether it's going to be RJO or Straits Financial, but we're going to have the ability to open managed accounts, whereas Top Gun Options teaches people how to fish. If you want to sit on the dock and watch people catch fish for you, that's what a managed account is. You don't send your money to us or any of that stuff. It goes to the brokerage who keeps everything. You get a login, you get your own account, and it's managed. You obviously sign a disclosure document, all sorts of happy paperwork. Currently, my head trader, Marcy Faith, who's been in the business for over 2 decades, a bedrock in the Chicago futures industry, is up 22.4, 23%-ish year to date. So heck of a return, and annualized, you can do the math. It's going to be a great year for our managed accounts program. If you're interested in a managed account with Wealth Creation Investments, shoot me an email. Whiz, W-H-I-Z, at topgunoptions.com. And I'll put you on our early potential customer list because we're getting some pretty serious demand, and I'm trying to figure out the order in which we're going to open accounts. Minimum, I believe, is going to be about $25,000. Don't quote me on that. We're still working through it. But most likely $25,000. And great news, we can manage IRAs as well. Marcy can manage IRAs in addition to some of our other traders. Okay, so just wanted to give you a heads up on that since I know a lot of you are asking about it. Whiz, W-H-I-Z, at topgunoptions.com if you're interested in our managed accounts at Wealth Creation Investments. Goldman Sachs running out to the microphone. Hey, let's raise our price target on the S&P to 1750 by the end of the year. They're looking for 1900 by the end of next year and 2100 by 2015. Take a look at this. As the S&P goes up and their forecast goes up, the earnings per share estimates are falling through the roof. So again, another a perfect chart that indicates that the stock market and the economy could not be more disconnected, right? We know that underlying our economy isn't the best thing. We're seeing some soft patches. We're seeing some turnarounds. University of Michigan consumer sentiment last week, biggest increase in history and the biggest increase since 2007, right? The biggest beat, I should say, based on what people were forecasting. It was the biggest beat. But look at this, guys. Remember this? Market rallied up to 1,500. .com boom imploded. Market rallied up to 1,500. Financial tsunami. Market rallied up to 1,500 and has blown straight through it. So in all these other times, I know people are saying, hey, there's a triple top or whatever technicians call it, a triple top. Guess what? We didn't have the Fed back here pumping this market up to $85 billion a month. Now, the Bernanke's going to testify Wednesday in front of Congress. He's going to let us know what he's thinking about. And the FOMC minutes come out Tuesday, Wednesday afternoon to let us know what everybody else was thinking about. But I'm sure the Bernanke is pretty much going to tell us what the Fed's thinking about. So until then, guys, the melt-up continues. The trend is your friend, and, a picture's worth 1,000 words. There we are, year to date. And again, I'm no rocket surgeon. I'm a political science major and a knuckle-dragging former Navy fighter pilot. But that, to me, is a trend, right? And obviously, you can see our little bit of a sell-off here in December when everybody thought the world was ending with, what was that called? Oh, yeah, the fiscal cliff. Take out fiscal cliff, and we just keep going higher. Yeah, there's a sequestration scare in North Korea, Cyprus. It's resilient. Market bounces back until it doesn't. And when it doesn't, my traders and I have hedges in our portfolio. I have a nice bullish double vertical on the VIX sitting here until June in case the market gets creeped out between now and June, and that's going to happen. I talked about this yesterday in our SITREP about what's happened in each month for the past 6 months. Market quiet, creep out. Market quiet, creep out. Market really quiet right now. We're down here at this 12.5 level, 13 level. 1244 where we closed on Friday. That's the lowest we'd seen since April. And then, yeah, we hit that mysterious 11.5 handle back in March. Guys, when volatility is cheap, you buy it. You get long it. When it's expensive, you sell it. It is extremely cheap right now. And it was very interesting earlier in the day when the market was flat or was up a little bit. Actually, market was up 25 points. VIX was up. Market up, VIX up means people are looking for protection. They're buying with one hand. Okay, I'll melt up with the market. But they also got their other hand in the pocket, counting their change, going, okay, this is what, just like in Vegas, this is the money I'm going to gamble with in this hand, and this is in this left pocket is the I'm not touching hand. That's what the market's doing. So a couple canaries in the coal mine we're seeing today out of the VIX. Okay, got to run. Primary live trade brief portfolio up 27 grand year to date, like I said, on about 70,000 in haircut. That's pretty solid performance, up 3,300 bucks today. Again, coming out with managed accounts at Wealth Creation Investments here. Maybe in a couple days. Again, you haven't seen paperwork until you've seen something like this and compliance and getting everything right with the government and brokers and everything like that. But as you guys know here at Top Gun Options, there's no black and white. And there's only right and wrong, and we're going to do it the right way and the only way, and we're going to do it right. So hopefully be able to open accounts by the end of the week. If not, next week's going to be a ginormous week at Wealth Creation Investments and our managed account firm. Whiz at Top Gun Options if you're interested, and I'll add you to our list. $25,000, it looks like minimum, but we can also do IRAs. All right, got to run, guys. Got a lot of paperwork to do, got a lot of trading to do. Very fired up with what's going on here. Top Gun Options and Wealth Creation Investments. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.